Namaskar, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear NET KSET MHSET aspirants. I heartily welcome all of you. I heartily welcome all of you. We are discussing 100 important concepts about African literature. I hope you are understanding my English. I hope you are writing the points which I wrote on the blackboard. I hope you are believing on my work and you are following me. Already 35 concept we are discussed. Now 36th concept. Thomas Pringle. Thomas Pringle. He was Scottish poet. He was a British poet, Scottish poet. But he is known as the father of African poetry. Thomas Pringle is considered as the father of the South African poetry. Please remember, Thomas Pringle is considered as the father of the South African poetry in English. Definitely question will come on this point. Who is known as the father of South African poetry in English? Next, James Baldwin, an American writer. James Baldwin, he's a black preacher, he's a traveler and novelist, wrote the story of 17 years old Harlem boy. James Baldwin wrote one semi-autobiography novel. The novel name was Go Tell It on Mountain. Go Tell It on the Mountain. Go Tell It on the Mountain, 1953. In this story, he wrote about the 17 years old Harlem boy. Aime Cesaire, an African politician, is one of the pioneers of negritude movement in French. Congi's Harvest is a novel. Congi's Harvest is old Soyinka's play. Congi's Harvest, 1965. It is a play written by old Soyinka. In this play, he mentioned Yam Festival. Does Yam Festival appear at the climax? Yam Festival is related to Harvest Festival, New Yam Festival. Then Buchi Emecheta. She is Nigerian women writer. Buchi Emecheta. Buchi. She's a woman writer from Nigeria. She wrote novel Joy of Motherhood. It was published in 1979. She was living in London and she wrote this novel and she published. In this novel, she mentioned about the Nigerian women. Nigerian women must have the child, must have the son. It is mandatory for all the women to have children to them. It is a story of Nigerian woman, Yennu Ego. Then it is a story of Nigerian woman, Yennu Ego. She gave birth. This is the story. Okay. Anyhow, the question is going to ask who wrote Joy of Motherhood? Buchi Emecheta, compulsory. Necessity for woman to be fertile. It is necessary for all the women to be fertile, means they should have the children. Next, The Slave Girl. It was written by Buchi Emecheta. The Second Class, well-known novel written by Buchi Emecheta. The Pride Prize, 1976, written by Buchi Emecheta. Amma Ata Aidoo. Amma Ata Aidoo. She's a Ghana. Ghana is a name of country. It comes under South African continent. Ghana. Khana. Nai Khana. Ghana Tai. She's a women writer. She wrote one novel, Our Sister Killjoy. Our Sister Killjoy, 1977. The subtitle of this novel is Reflection from a Black-Eyed Squint. Then Nadine Gordimer, though she is a white writer, but she is supporting black people. She is reporting the problem of black people, the rights of black people. She was from South Africa. In 1991, she received a Nobel Prize, and her famous work, Burger's Daughter, 1979, it was published. This novel was considered as historical and political. After publishing this novel, South African Sarkar government has banned on this novel. Okay, thank you so much.